Meta, formerly known as Facebook, has revealed its plans to connect Africa to the world, and it's an interesting list to the future gateways of the continent. Find out who's in and who's out. As we all know, we live in a wireless world, and there is no continent on the planet more dependent on mobile connection than Africa, earning it the nickname the mobile continent. According to Cloudflare.com, not only is Africa heavily dependent on mobile internet, but the greatest proportion of mobile internet traffic is found on that continent as well. We're in a digital revolution where technology and competition are driving down the price of mobile devices, and utility of these devices are increasing due to being a source of information, monetary transaction, and health records. The need for affordable wireless internet is obvious, but what is not obvious is that wireless internet is barely wireless at all. In fact, the way mobile phones work is that once a signal is transmitted from your mobile device, it emits radio waves that are received by cell towers and transferred through transoceanic communication cables across the globe, where it is received and delivered to the recipient. This is where Meta comes in. Clearly recognizing the need for expanded demand and limited supply, it has stepped in to close the gap and develop 2Africa, a submarine cable connecting Africa to the world, for less than $1 billion. 2Africa's subsea cable will revolutionize communication of the continent to the outside world. But a deeper look into the logistics of the cable reveals a more concerning issue. With 2/3 of the planet being covered in water, the world isn't as much a bunch of continents as it is a massive archipelago, a series of islands separated by the sea. The Sinai Peninsula is the border between Africa and Asia, with both sides considered part of Egypt. Of course, politically, Egypt is sovereign over the Sinai Peninsula, but for all intents and functional purposes, the Sinai Peninsula is actually a part of Asia due to the Suez Canal, which separates the peninsula from mainland Egypt. This man-made marvel makes Africa a massive island, as it is impossible to get from Africa to any other continent by land alone. This means that the entirety of Africa's transmission transfers are received through a select group of coastal nations, whom themselves are fed through only 4 countries: Italy, Saudi Arabia, Oman, and Spain, who controls the Canary Islands. This means that Africa's primary means of communication and information with the outside world will either flow through NATO or the Arab League.